A key issue for rural and northern communities like Kapuskasing, Ontario is how residents do not have access to public transportation. Kapuskasing is a community with 8,100 residents, low population density, and large distances between households and services. Running a single bus per route on a daily basis would cost the municipality approximately $280,000 annually. A transit system would be too costly for small town taxpayers, therefore an alternative method of transportation is required. As a solution to this problem, an affordable shared economy business partnership between the town of Kapuskasing and Uber is being proposed. So other key partnerships that will be crucial for the support of the success of this proposal is with Sensenbrenner Hospital, elementary schools, high schools, retirement homes, community groups, disability support groups, and local businesses. So in terms of key activities, a partnership with Uber will result in residents paying a flat fare to travel anywhere in the community, and the town of Kapuskasing covering the remainder of the Uber fare. The goal is to keep prices quite low for residents. So next, in terms of key resources, it will rely heavily on municipal funding and the support of residents to use the application. Residents will need to be willing to become Uber drivers, and residents will need smartphones to download the Uber app and will need credit cards as the primary payment method. So in terms of value proposition, this partnership supports local businesses by helping commuters get to work, bringing shoppers to stores, supporting downtown cores, and meeting the needs of festivals and other events. It offers independence and mobility to people who are non-drivers by choice or necessity. In terms of customer relationships, small community trust and friendliness will be relied on heavily for the success of this proposal. We need to build trust in the Uber application, hoping to result in long-term customer retention, and we'll need to build a culture of a shared economy in Kapuskasing. Next, in terms of channels, channels to support such a partnership includes town hall meetings, local newspaper ads, door-to-door info sessions, local surveys, and brochures to every household explaining the new Uber partnership. In regards to customer segments, we will be targeting seniors, workers, low-income families, tourists, students and children, people under influence needing a safe ride home, people who do not possess a license or a car, and lastly, disabled people. In terms of cost structure, very little cost to anyone other than the town of Kapuskasing. So in terms of the flat fares, they will be anywhere from $3 to $5, depending on the agreement between the town of Kapuskasing and Uber. So the town of Innisfil is actually implementing a similar program at the moment, and they're estimating a cost of $100,000 with a population of 36,000 people in its first year. So doing the math, Kapuskasing with a population of 8,100 should cost about $22,500 in its first year, which is substantially lower than the cost of a single bus of $280,000 annually. So lastly, we have revenue streams. So 75% of the fare revenue is going towards Uber drivers, 25% towards Uber itself, and we're hoping that the revenue made by the Uber drivers is spent back into the local economy. So I'd like to thank you for listening to my proposal of this partnership, and I look forward to the discussion. Thank you very much.